Hello, Sagittarius Souls. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I channel messages from creative expression such as movies, books, and music, and I'm excited and honored to be doing this reading for you today. For this series, I will be channeling messages from Wang Chung songs. So here in Iowa, we have what is called the Iowa State Fair, and Wang Chung put on a free concert on one of the stages at the fair, and me, my partner, and my uncle all went to go see it, and it was so much fun. Wang Chung, they exude so much energy when they are performing, and one of their most famous songs is Everybody Have Fun Tonight, and they ended the concert on that song, and we just had so much fun. And it was also really cool because at the end of the concert, they took photos with fans and gave autographs, and I thought that that was really cool. I love when musicians do that for the people that love them. So that just kind of put another fun dynamic into the evening. And that's what also inspired this series. So how the reading will work, Sagittarius, I will be using a Spotify playlist on my phone called This is Wang Chung. Spirit will choose a song, I will channel the lyrics, and then we'll do an intuitive card reading to get some additional messages. So let's see which Wang Chung song has a message for you, Sagittarius. We have the song Black, Blue, and White. So I'm going to go channel the lyrics from that song, and I will be right back. Sit tight. Okay, Sagittarius Souls, so as it turns out, the song from Wang Chung called Black, Blue, and White is actually an instrumental song, so there are no lyrics. But your channeled message is coming from the title itself, Black, Blue, and White. And I will dive into the messages that I am receiving after we get your cards here. All right, so the first deck of cards that we will be using is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. What are your additional messages for my Sagittarius souls? We have the Tower. Next, we will pull a card from the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? The High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. Next, we have the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Hawk. And your final message will come from the Miracles Now deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Sagittarius souls? I am not the victim. I am the lighthouse. Ooh, Sagittarius, I feel you. My moon is in Sagittarius, so there's definitely some messages in here for me as well. So let's do this together, all right? With the title of the song, Black, Blue, and White, what I am feeling very strongly, being drawn first and foremost to the color black. This is the shadow work that you are doing right now. This is a feeling of being immersed in darkness, of looking at very difficult things, and things like really being very chaotic, because the first card that came out in your reading, Sagittarius, is the Tower. There is a crumbling happening, and it's because of some shadow aspects that are coming up. Some of you are working very diligently on your shadow work right now. Some of you are just now coming into the awareness of the shadow work and what it is you need to do, but there is literally a crumbling happening all around you. Your reality is shifting in a very powerful way, and it's due to the shadow. And we're in a very powerful Mercury retrograde right now, which is bringing up shadow aspects like no other. So that is why you might be feeling that darkness. You might be feeling yourself triggered more easily than normal, all right? And you also might be seeing people around you being triggered, very sensitive at this time. It's because there's a deep cleansing, a deep healing, things crumbling, the old way of being no longer cutting it as we ascend and move into the new earth, all right? The color blue. So I feel very strongly, a lot of your shadow work, Sagittarius, has to do with you speaking out, because blue is the throat chakra, right? So what are some things you need to speak out about? What do you need to speak up with? Where have you held back your thoughts and opinions when you needed to speak up? Because a lot of you have a very potent soul mission here to speak out on things, to shine light on things, to be the light that gives other people permission to be the light, giving your all into your mission of speaking up. So doing a lot of work to balance your throat chakra will help you to prepare for the mission you are here to do. I am also seeing that some of you have already started taking steps with this. I see some of you have even taken classes on speaking, on speech, debate, even acting is what I'm seeing. Anything to get your vocal cords. I'm also seeing some of you have done meditation where you will do the hum to get the throat chakra open to release that energy. And I'm also seeing that breath work will help as well, because if you have a lot of blockage in your throat from not speaking up, it will stay blocked until you move that energy out. And you can do that through breath work as well. So a lot of shadows around not wanting to speak up about something is coming up very clearly. But as you work through your shadows, as you integrate them within yourself, as you speak your truth, as you just emit truth into the world with your voice, Sagittarius, we have the next color, which is white, which represents divine source energy just flowing through you, but it's also a message of you shining very brightly in the world, right? So we have black, blue, and white. We have the shadows coming up, integrating, healing, the blue, clearing your throat chakra, speaking out. Like I'm seeing a lot of you like standing on a podium or standing on, or not a podium, standing on a stage, standing on, like some of you even like on a rock where you have a megaphone. I just see like blasting and like people being drawn to you because of what you are saying, you being the light, the white color. just exuding into the world. There's also something here coming through about race. Some of you are here to speak out on stopping separation and division in terms of the fighting that has taken place due to racism and race, speaking out about racism, helping everyone come together, letting everybody know that we are one, that there is no separation, and that it's how important it is to move to unconditional love and to accept everyone for who they are, no matter what their color is, no matter what their sexuality is, their upbringing, religious backgrounds, just getting to a place where we are united and we are one. A lot of you are here to unite groups of people and to stop separation between groups of people. And you speaking out is going to serve a very big purpose in this way, Sagittarius, okay? With the High Priestess, a lot of you have an activation of your psychic abilities. They're just coming on for the first time, but some of you, they are getting even stronger right now, okay? It says, meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. So a lot of you are also learning exactly what it is you are here to do right now. You're getting messages of this in the dream world. You're getting intuitive nudges from your spirit guides as you go about your day, just kind of nudging you, hey, this is what will help you on your soul's journey. This is part of your mission here. So listen when these intuitive hits come in. Write down what you are feeling, what you are hearing, okay? Because your energetic support team is really trying to emphasize to you what your true soul's gifts are, all right? This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So Spirit wants you to practice on developing your psychic abilities right now, whether that's through meditation, whether that is working with someone else who has psychic abilities, spiritual gifts, healing abilities, I'm even seeing, working with crystals, leading spiritual retreats, kind of being someone's shadow while they are showing you the ropes with something. I'm seeing different dynamics with that, and just really fine-tuning your spiritual gifts through meditation and also learning from other people. Working on this every day will help develop, and also doing some meditations to open your third eye more. Doing Reiki for that is very powerful as well. This is a time to focus on strengthening your spiritual gifts, whatever those are for you, all right? Because Spirit is saying it's not the time for action with something right now. It's more of a time to work on the gifts that you have been given as a light worker, all right? With the Hawk, there is also some cleansing to be done of your lower 3 chakras, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, because this card has red, orange, and yellow on it, okay? So doing what you can to cleanse those chakras, heal those chakras, because as you do that, anything from your shadow that was coming through with the color black here is helping you to see what still needs to be healed. As you bring those chakras in balance, you will have more clarity. With the root, you will feel more safe. With the sacral, you will feel more creative. You'll also feel more strong in your sexuality. You'll also get into more acceptance with the knowledge that we are one. And with the yellow, you will come into your true power, your self-esteem, your confidence, believing in yourself. So these 3 chakras are very important to work on at this time. Yes, all of the chakras need to be cleansed and healed, but the lower 3, is where all of most of the wounding is. Now, there definitely are some wounds in the throat chakra as well, um, but Spirit is saying to put your focus first and foremost on the lower three, all right? Because with the hawk soars in the sky, right? The hawk is outside of those three colors. So Spirit is speaking in colors to you right now. So you've got chakra colors coming in, and you've got just colors from the title of a song. No even lyrics that came from the song. It is all instrumental. And I did listen to the song, Black, Blue, and White. It's a very fast-paced instrumental song. So this is something that is happening very rapidly right now. Like, your healing is happening rapidly. Your knowledge, your psychic abilities are coming online very rapidly. They are strengthening rapidly. You are ascending rapidly, which I feel the hawk is representing because it's flying high in the sky. But see, the hawk is also outside of the red, the orange, and the yellow. So that is epitomizing that you are very well capable of healing those things that come up as you work on those lower three chakras, all right? This is not the first time you have done this, Sagittarius. And as you continue to move through that and look at the difficult things, let what is crumbling around you, you're just taking on the energy of the hawk flying high in the sky, all right? The final card here says, I am not the victim, I am the lighthouse. So this is a very powerful shadow aspect that Spirit is coming up. And the vast majority of people on the planet go through this. At one point or another, we all allow ourselves to be in the victim mindset where we are placing blame on other people for things that have happened in our experience. The truth of the matter is, as difficult as this might be to hear, we have chosen everything that we were going to experience before we came to Earth. So if we are in an energy of blaming other people for everything that has happened, then that keeps us in a victim mindset where we are giving our power away. So those people that we're blaming, we're handing over control to them to create our reality. And you are responsible for your reality. So the moment that you decide to take your power back, to no longer blame, to take responsibility for your reality and everything that you have created in it, you become a lighthouse. And you take your power back. You're taking control of creating your reality. You're not giving control to other people. You're not staying in a victim mindset. And it's leveling up to a whole different level in your ascension. And this was one of the first things that I learned on my journey. I used to be that person that stayed in a victim mindset, blaming everybody for everything. Nothing was ever my fault. And getting out of the victim mindset was quite difficult at first for me. And you do it one step at a time. Once you're aware of it, you get into a notion of, okay, I don't want to blame anybody for anything. Now, that's not to say that people are not at fault for difficult things that they may have done to you. That is not what this is saying. But getting out of the victim mindset, allowing yourself to process those painful emotions that somebody may have caused you, not blaming them for it, but people do need to take accountability for the things they did. But you taking your power back helps you get to a place where you can process the emotions from hurts that were caused to you. You allow yourself to control your own reality, not giving that person power and control to create your reality anymore. And ultimately, you get to a place of forgiveness, which is where we are heading on the planet, all right? So you are not the victim, Sagittarius. You are the lighthouse. These difficult things that happen to you, it's all part of your soul's journey, your growth, and it's also serving a purpose in what you are here to shine your light on in the world and help other people. All right. So I'd like to open up my clairaudience and see what else is coming through for my Sagittarius souls. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing fandom. So some of you will create quite a fan base when you continue to step into the authentic version of who you really are. Because when you are being who you really are, when you are speaking your truth, when you're not afraid to speak up about things that you want to shine light on, you shine so bright. And you don't even have to worry about what other people are going to do in terms of what you are creating, because they will be drawn to you like a moth to a flame, just because you are being authentic, because you are being the best version of yourself. And I'm being shown Ascended Master Jesus. This was something he knew very, very well. He would give speech, he would do healing, and then he would just like go and sit on a mountain, and people just came to him. People will come to you as well as you speak out. This is very important for you to conserve your energy, protect your energy, because when you're shining bright, people are going to be attracted and they're going to try to latch on. And that's what Jesus did after he would heal people and speak out. He would retract his energy and go spend time on a mountain meditating, praying, just being in solitude. And because he did that, it was like letting go after he created what he came here to create, and people were drawn to it even more. He created his fandom from that. So it's kind of a similar dynamic here, Sagittarius. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Buddha did a similar thing as well. Buddha actually meditated under a tree for a really long time, and that was his awakening, how he developed even stronger spiritual gifts, how he became enlightened. I don't know all of his story, but I'm also being shown how when he was sitting under the tree and lower vibrational entities would come to him and try to knock him off his path. So also be very mindful of distractions while you are creating a group of light workers that you're here to prepare, that you're here to help heal. There will be lower vibrational energies that try to knock you off your path. These are distractions. Do not let them distract you, all right? Especially when you're speaking up. And that's also why we have I am not a victim. So when this happens, it's happening for you, not to you, okay? Any final messages for my Sagittarius souls? Thank you, Spirit. I'm being shown one of those old school record players. What are you pointing out about this, Spirit? Thank you. I'm seeing some of you are DJs. Like you being shown like how the record player like 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 making beats with records. But the first thing that I was shown was like this old school record player. So for those of you who are DJs and you do cool things with records, or music of some sort. I'm being shown a little snippet of a past life where you did something with an old school record player, or there's something that you will do in this lifetime to revamp a record player, do something really cool with it. I'm being called to pull another card. What are you pointing out about record players and DJing, Spirit? Thank you. We have the King of Wands. Motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious. Take a leadership role. Step into the spotlight. Public speaking. See, we're just talking about that throat chakra. You are here to speak out. Public speaking. Step into the spotlight. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Communicate your vision. Don't be sensitive to criticism. Yeah, how you view criticism really, really matters, okay? You can take it constructively. What within the criticism is a gem for you to learn and grow from? Changing your perception around criticism will really, really help. But I'm seeing a lot of like performers, DJs, record players. Some of you will motivate people through music, through even like rapping. I'm seeing with DJing as well. Like I'm seeing like records being scratched and then like rapping like being taking place. But the words that you speak will be very empowering to the people that are listening to you. It's light messages, light activations from what you are saying, like with the microphone, what you're singing, what you're performing, using your voice to really speak out. Because the King of Wands is a leader, a very passionate leader, cares about people. It says motivational, yes, motivational speaking, motivational singing, inspiring people, theatrical, so even acting. Perhaps you write monologues and perform them and speak them to a group of people who are watching your performance. It's time to step into the spotlight. It's time to shine. It's time to soar, okay? And it's time to finally tune your psychic abilities and let go of all the criticism, let go of the victim mindset, knowing that you are the lighthouse, Sagittarius. It is time to step out of hiding. That is all that I am seeing, Sagittarius. Those are your messages. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. I'm excited and honored to have done this reading for you today. If you liked any decks of cards that I used, I'm linking those in the description box down below as well. I also do a podcast called the Slumber Party Massacre podcast with 4 amazing women, my sister Lacey, Rebecca, Carly, and Heather. If that is something you are interested in, I'm linking that in the description box down below as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.